guys, it's Beauty by Blanca, and I am officially back to do my WTF Thursday with, my glass of Prosecco. By the way, this one is really tangy, so let's get this What the Fuck Thursday started, because I got a lot to say today. Whether people like it or not, I'm gonna say it, and if it offends people, I'm sorry, but I'm always gonna say what's on my mind, and that's what some people are so afraid of. They don't want to say what's on their mind. They don't want to, but once you get over that fear, it feels a lot better. And I did change my hair. It's purple. I was just so sick of the blonde. I was tired of it. I was gonna do last Thursday, but I couldn't because my kids, I've been busy with them, and I thought I could record in the evenings, but I can't because I'm busy with homework, so I thought I'd just do it in the daytime. So anyhow, let's just get on with it, okay? If there's two things that piss me off about people is when I'm trying to be nice to you and you come with a fucking little smug ass bitch ass attitude and you don't know how to act like a lady, act the part that you are, or when you fuck with my kids. I turn into a fucking bitch. I can turn it into the exorcism like you ain't ever seen. I don't care who you are. I don't care if you're a teacher. I don't care if you're the motherfucking president. If you mess with my kids, you are on the shit list, okay? So, two things to talk about. Last week, I went to the gas station, and I don't care. People can say I'm ghetto. People can say I'm ratchet. Say whatever you want. But this is me. This is who I am. If you don't like real shit, then you don't watch my channel, because this is who I am. So I went to the gas station, and I had my card, paying for gas with my card. And my 11-year-old goes, "Hey, Mom, can I go in the store to get something?" I was like, "Yeah, sure." By the way, this WTF is going to be a little long because I haven't done one. So I just want to keep you guys rolling with the drama in my life. So my son goes, "Hey, Mom, can I go get some chips and stuff?" And I said, "Yeah, that's fine." He's been doing little side jobs for my dad and his grandpa and his other grandpa, and just, saving his money. So I let him, when we go to the store, I'm like, okay, sure, why not? And I'm sorry, I'm looking at my face. I look super white. I don't know. Maybe I need a turn. I think it's the hair. I think it makes me look super white. So anyhow, we're sitting there, and I think I need to turn this light down. I'm just gonna leave it. I'm sorry. It feels a little too bright. So he goes in and he drops a bag of chips on the floor, and the lady goes, the lady that's working there, she was there with her boyfriend over there hugging and kissing and everything. When we pulled up outside, they were outside, and I was like, oh, okay, it's fine, it's whatever, it's none of my business. So my son drops a bag of chips, and she goes, "If you drop something, you need to pick it up." That's what my son told me. So he said, he picked it up, no big deal. So then when he's going to check out, he said he handed her the $20 bill that he had, and then she snatched it like this. And then he said, "Mom, can I please have it back?" Because he bought snacks for all his brothers and sisters. I have 4 kids, so he had snacks for 4 people. And then she grabs the stuff and she pushes it away like this. No, I'm not going to give you it back. Because when he came out, he was dropping this stuff. And so he told me what she did. And so I was like, oh, no, this bitch did not. And, I'm just so tired of it. Usually I would blow stuff over, but I'm so tired of people thinking that they can get an attitude with you and that you gotta fucking deal with it. If you don't like your job or you don't like what you're doing, leave. So I go in there and I buy a pack of gum and I throw it on the counter like this. And she said $180 something. I threw my $2 at her. I was like, "Keep the change." I was like, well, I'm just tell you exactly what I said. I said, keep the change, you fucking bitch. I was like, if you ever fucking rude to my fucking kids again, I was like, you'll fucking regret that shit. I was like, you fucking bitch. I was like, don't you ever fucking treat my kids like that. And she goes, okay. And I said, yeah, okay, bitch, because I'll get your ass and kick your ass all over this motherfucking gas station. And so I walk out, and then I'm so mad because I'm like, if you don't like your job, don't treat my kids like that. If she would have treated me like that, whatever, you know. But when you mess with my kids, don't fucking do it. So then I realized, because I knew I wasn't going to get off anywhere just to get gas. And then I looked down at my shoes, and I have my husband's, like, size 9.5 flip-flops on. And they just look humongous, and I looked so stupid. I was like, really, Blanca? You couldn't have went in there with a bigger shoe. So anyways, that was like last week or maybe like 2 weeks ago. Fast forward to Tuesday. My sons play soccer. I think I told you guys that before. They love soccer. We love soccer. We are a soccer family. I grew up with my dad. He played soccer all his life. My brother played soccer all his life. We love soccer. We have a passion for the game. So they end up telling my brother they don't have enough kids for the team. And he says, sure, I'll coach, you know. And he was also going to coach my little one. I have a 7-year-old. He's going to coach him too. And, you know, he's coaching. And we're looking at all the kids. And the head president of the association told my brother he had to be in Division A because of my son. So A being the best, B being like you're okay, and C being like you're a starter team. So my son is in 6th grade, okay? We get stuck with 2 kids that are in 3rd grade, okay? And my son's in 6th grade. They stick 2 little kids that are the size of my nephew. And I'm like, we're in Division A. They're going to get creamed. Like, I don't want to. That knocks a kid's confidence down so bad that I've seen it before. I've been on a losing team, and I don't mind that if they're all the same age group. But you're going to put a 3rd grader, and he was short. Like, he was little bitty. You're going to put 2 3rd graders on with the 6th grader. Like, how do you even... What kind of association is this? Nobody wants to step up and say anything about the association, but I'm saying it here and now. What kind of association is this? So my brother's like, I'm going to go talk to her. I don't think I'm going to coach because Division A is going to be too hard. We need to be knocked down. So my brother, of course, he has her on speakerphone. She's like, I already got somebody to coach that team. You know, like, cocking an attitude. And, you know, I don't consider her like my friend, like, oh, we hang out, but I know her. Her and my son, my older son, are good friends in school. So my brother's like, I'm going to go talk to her. And I don't know, they had some words, and he said he wasn't going to coach. And I was wanting to talk to her as a friend, like as a woman to woman, like, hey, you know, I think this is, she's like, well, you got 3 options. You get a refund, you get asked to be on the other team, or he can stay on that team. You know, like, that's how you're going to talk to me? She's like, and I was trying to talk to her still, trying to be nice. And, I mean, really, I want to know where all the soccer association money goes, because if y'all seen our fields, I wish I could plug in a little picture right here so y'all could see what they look like. I don't see any of the money going back into the fields. I don't. But the coaches, like my brother, they have to mow the fields. And where is our $85 going? And those are the questions I have. And then you're going to put a team together of 6th graders with 3rd graders. How do you want somebody not to get mad about that? Or how do you want him to not request, hey, can we be knocked down to a lower division? And that's what I was trying to explain to her. And she kept getting an attitude and was like, well, what? I can't do anything. This is what I can do. I can't do anything. So I finally told her, like, I'm not coming to attack you. I was coming to talk to you as a friend, you know, because we know each other. I was like, this is what I'm trying to explain to you, that they're not ready for Division A because they're not up to that point. And she just kept on with a little attitude. And I kind of gave her one back. There was kind of like a little attitude return from her part to my part, which is we're grown women. We can take that with each other. So I finally told her, I'm not coming to attack you. I was coming to talk to you, give me my points of view. But if you're the head of a soccer association, act the part. Anything, act the part. Take anything with a grain of salt. Blow it off. Stuff like that's going to happen. But if you can't even handle constructive criticism about the way the team was put together, then maybe you are not in a position to teach anything. Or, and be humble about it. This is coming from a person that loves soccer too, just like you do. In the end, we hatched it out. She did apologize. We're grown women. It happens. She's got her points. I got my points. And that's the way it's going to be. But my thing is, you cannot get mad if I'm telling you about something that you know is wrong. You can't stick 2 third graders with a stack of 6th graders. And when you go play, how are those 2 third graders going to go up against? Because my son is like, he's tall. He's not, and there's a lot of kids that are tall. Would you put your 8-year-old to play against 12-year-olds? Who does that? What association does that? I don't know any. So in the end, it was a tough decision. She said I had 3 options, that I could get a refund, I could ask to be on another team for my son, or I could stay on the team but with another coach. But it's not about, it's like we were never going to make it in Division A, because you can't put 8-year-olds in a U12 team. That just does not work. And we know the age because my brother had the papers. That just doesn't work. It just doesn't work. I don't even think that's allowed in the soccer association. If anybody's a soccer mom, I would like to hear your opinions. It's nothing against her. I know she's a really sweet person. It's nothing against her or anybody in the association. I know it's hard, but you can't put a team together like that. You just can't. And then you can't expect parents not to complain. I'm sure some people don't want to speak up, but guess what? I'm going to say something, because you can't do that with my child or with those little kids' child. You can't. It's just not right. And then for you to act like you're the one offended. No, I am offended. I am offended that you would stick little kids that age, 8-year-olds, with a 12-year-old. That's what I'm offended about. I mean, they just got kids to put together because there wasn't enough. And I understand, that you're in a position where some things you can't help them. But if you can't do the right thing, and it's not something that, don't do to my kid or to their kids what you wouldn't be done to your kids. That's the number one rule I was taught in elementary. Do unto others as you want done unto yourself. And that sticks for your children, for the way you live your life. Be humble. Always be humble. Because you know what? God gives you something and he'll take it away. Just like that. Be humble. Be caring and considerate of other people. Always take constructive criticism. And if you're in that type of position, be able to take it. Because if you can't take criticism and you can't take complaints, don't do it. Nobody gets paid for volunteering. Nobody does. And so, also, it bothered me because she said, well, I thought your brother was close to them, but I guess not. Me and my family are close-knit. Just don't even go there. And I told her, regardless, he's my brother. So don't try to turn me against. Just don't say it. I understand you were upset or whatever. People say things when they're upset. I was upset because I know my son really wanted to play, but I know it wasn't the right thing to do. Because he can't play with 8 kids that are 8 years old and he's going to be 12. Like, that's not right. So that's pretty much all the drama. We did apologize. Everything's good. But in the end, I made the decision to get a refund on both of my kids. So they won't be playing in the soccer association here anymore. So if you guys have ever experienced some soccer mom drama or sports drama, let me know, because I want to hear your drama. That was my drama. And this is just me and my thoughts, saying what I want to say. I know not everybody likes it. Not everybody likes the honesty. And if you're offended, I'm sorry. I'm just stating my opinion. And last time I checked, I'm allowed to have one. So I love you guys. This is me venting. Thank you for following me, showing me all your love like you always do. And I will catch y'all on the next WTF. Bye, guys.